Today, I want to talk about a topic that I've been thinking about for quite some time and have decided to verbalize it today. And that topic is traveling as a single person and why you shouldn't be afraid to do it. This is going to be me just talking off the top of my head. I have no notes in front of me. I have no notes on the laptop screen below me. I'm not pulling out any credit cards or anything. This is just talking about travel and traveling as a single person. So let's get into it. Um, like I've said, before, everybody knows by now that I am a single guy. I have not found my player two yet. Still searching for her, but it hasn't come to fruition yet. The dating apps suck. Dating sucks, but that's a whole topic for another day. But I'm still searching for her. But in the meantime, I'm still single, so you shouldn't be afraid to travel as a single person. And here's why. So, at my very first trip out of the country, although I really don't count it, was back in 2019, but that was for work. And I was in Toronto. I was there for a week, but I was there for work. I didn't really get to see much of anything. But my first trip out of the country for pleasure was to Iceland in 2023. And the entire time I was there, I couldn't believe I was there. I couldn't believe I was actually out of the country and seeing a place that I have dreamt about seeing for the last 10 years. And it was spectacular. Now, I only got to see a tiny sliver of Iceland. That's why I'm going back at the end of April and beginning of May is because I want to see more of the country. And actually, I'm going back again in September to really see a lot of the country by driving the ring road around the outer edge of the country. And I can't wait to do that. The thing that kind of stuck in my brain the entire time I was in Iceland, though, was how many couples were there. It was almost all couples, and at several times during that trip, it kind of bummed me out in a way because it's like I was thinking to myself, "There's all these couples that are like holding hands and whatnot, and they're like happy and all that, and it's like, and I'm there by myself." Of course, the different things go through my brain about well, I'm not going to go into that. This is not the video for that. But why am I still single? Why am I here by myself? At the same time, though, I got to see some of the most beautiful things in the world, and I'll show a few pictures on the screen here as I'm talking. And you know, it sucked going as a single person, but at the same time, I got to see these beautiful things, and I was so glad I was there anyway, regardless. And the more I thought about it, in some ways, it's easier to travel as a single person. And what I mean by that is you don't have to worry about what another person wants to do. You don't have to worry about what another person thinks. When you're going on your own and you're traveling to a destination for a reason, you're completely free to do what you want. You're completely free to see what you want. And like I said before, I'm not a hotel guy. I as long as the hotel is dry, it's safe, warm or cold, depending on the season, and I can do the four S's there, that's all I care about. I'm not spending a whole lot of time at the hotel. When you're with someone else, though, maybe you are spending a little bit more time there. Um, but the thing with traveling on your own is that you get to do what you want when you want, see what you want when you want. You don't have to answer to anybody. You don't have to worry about what another person thinks. So I kept thinking about that too while I was there. Like, I can do this. I can do what I want. I can see what I want. So that made me feel better about traveling as a single person. And going into this year, we're into the beginning of March now of 2025. And I have a lot of travel I want to do this year. Um, I'll tell you all right now. Like I said, I'm going back to Iceland at the end of April, beginning of May. I'm planning 2 more international trips, hopefully for this year. Well, I guess actually 3 more. Um, I'm trying to fit in Amsterdam somehow. I'm definitely doing Iceland in probably September to do the Ring Road drive. I'm also looking at going to Poland this year as well. Uh, on top of several, trips domestically. I didn't get to go to South Dakota or Wyoming last year like I had planned. Every time I was getting ready to go, an issue would pop up, so I didn't get to go. But this year, I'm going to South Dakota and Wyoming. I'm going to go down to a little tiny town on the southern tip of Illinois called Metropolis. It's the town of Superman. There's like Superman stuff everywhere in this little tiny town, and I want to go and see it because Superman's my guy. Superman's my superhero, so I want to see this place. I have a buddy that lives in southern Georgia that I really hope to see this year and hang out with and meet in person for the first time. Um, I met him through Twitch, actually through Eve Online, and I really want to meet the guy this year. So there's that, and I'm looking at going to Seattle this year for PAX. PAX is the Penny Arcade Expo. It's usually on Labor Day weekend. Looking at getting that booked this year as well. So I've got a lot of travel planned this year coming up. And for the foreseeable future, it's going to be as a single dude. And in a way, like I said, it sucks because I would like to share these experiences with someone special. At the same time, though, I want to see all these things. I want to experience these things because, like I've said before, life is too short and tomorrow is not guaranteed. And if you don't take the trip, when are you going to do it? So it's either do it or not. And I would rather do it and see these things as a single guy than, wait for something that may never occur with finding my player too. So anyway, this is all I had to say. I know this is a total ramble and it probably won't get a whole lot of views or anything. That's totally fine. But I really wanted to express my thoughts on this and talk to you all about this. And I'm really curious to hear what you all have to say in the comment section below. Let's talk about this. Also, too, if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, I would greatly appreciate it if you did. Subscribing to my channel is free, and it's a way that helps get my channel visible to more people just like yourself. I thank you ahead of time. Now, if you all would please do the right thing and be good to each other today. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye for now.